Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will self-destruct in 7 minutes. Last time we took out Inga Wagner, who tried to ambush us with terrible music and Valkyrie get up on the way up this tower. And this time we're finally going to make our way over into the other side of the tower, which is our real goal that we've been trying to get to all along.
I think something's going on down there.
Well, radio and find out.
What the hell are we doing up here anyway? If there's really supposed to be trouble tonight, we should be down there where the action is. What have we came up with this plan?
Regulation 471.2.
Huh? What's Regulation 471.2?
Don't question orders.
Got that one memorised, eh? Been studying, have you?
Never mind that. Radio downstairs and find out what's going on.
Sure thing, tough guy. Regulation 471.2.
Do you want me to report you? Is that it?
I'm going.
Nice to hear that even bad guys have their regulations. I mean, it'd be difficult to get things going otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, he's okay. In hell! With these two guys out of the way, we don't have too much more to worry about on this floor. There is one guy with a broom, and, you know, it's not necessary to kill him. All he really does is cower in place if you spook him. But, he's evil, so, you know, just go for it.
You don't have fingernail clippers, do you?
Nah, sorry.
Damn, I forgot to clip them this morning. They drive me crazy.
Chew them off.
Normally I would, but my car stalled on the way to work, and now I've got this nasty grease under my nails.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to chew those off either. That's nasty. So, oddly enough, I feel like there are two guys that only spawn in here, or only appear here, if you raise an alarm. Because sometimes I'll see two guys come pouring out of these stairs, but as you'll see here shortly, there's nobody on the stairs. And I have no idea where they come from. It's a little bit confusing. Meanwhile, up here on top, we can find a little piece of intel here. And this piece of intel is just about Baroness Dumas' purchasing habits. Hello. Goodbye. So the real way we have to go is we have to head downwards here into that little pit where the two guys were talking about their fingernails. Well, one guy was talking about his fingernails. And then we have to make use of our belt buckle to get a little vertically... can't think of how to... upwardly mobile. There we go. We can head in this little stairwell here, but at the time being, there's not a whole lot we can do. Most of it's either blocked off or something we can't access quite yet, because if you look up, there's a bunch of pieces of wood and debris in the way of us reaching that that buckle point. So, we'll just have to head to the side first. Most of this area is already alarmed, so I don't feel bad about shooting off locks. Now, something to be careful of here is that these buckle points, they don't necessarily leave you on safe ground. Sometimes you have to hold the forward button to not fall down right back where you started. At this distance, that distance is deadly. So, that's bad. I'm not sure if I'd call it an oversight, but it is something to keep in mind. If you're not holding forward on that buckle point right there, you will fall back down right back where you started. And it's not a fall you can survive. I know this from experience. Meanwhile, here we find ourselves back at the top of that shaft we were looking down earlier, and now we can finally access this grapple point. Buckle point, grapple point. I'll think of a name I'm going to use for it full-time soon, I'm sure. Of course, over time, we're not the only people who will be using these cyanide-tipped rounds. That guy right there who is still lying on the roof, not the guy who fell down, he actually has cyanide-tipped rounds inside a 38 revolver. And you can go ahead and grab them from him, but I don't feel like they're that important. So I'm not going to. Not to mention this area is a little bit of precarious platforming, so the less I have to jump around, the better. But with all the goons in the area taken care of, all we have to do is head down to the ground floor, and then we'll make our way up the ladder to the very top of the crane, where, well, screw it, we don't work for harm. We can take as many joyrides as we want. So I'm going to take advantage of this. With that in mind, please join me next time when we joyride the crane.